Right, good morning. We're at the Acushnet Council on Aging. We are having our monthly board meeting. We're sitting in the blue room. Anyone is welcome to join us. And we hope that you're watching us. We're going to call this meeting to order at 10 o'clock. We're going to have a moment of silence. Thank you. We're going to have the reading and approval of the minutes of the council board from February. The last couple of months we've tried to get together. People have been ill and have had different commitments, and we've had to cancel a couple of our meetings. So this is why we're going right back to oh yeah.
I'd like to, because of the recording secretary not being here, I'd like to postpone the readings of this minute until our next meeting, so she can be here, please.
Thank you very much.
And I'll take the minutes too.
Okay.
You need a second?
We need a second.
Second.
You can't second.
Can't second.
I can't second.
I second.
There you go. Thank you. Okay, under old business, Michael Fester, AA, RP, State Director, presented an age-friendly certificate to the selectmen, and it's all about us because we are now an age-friendly facility. And Heather has a beautiful certificate that she can
I
hold
should
up.
happily pass around.
Hold it up.
And hold it up too.
Yeah, there you go.
Zoom in on that.
Yep.
Okay. And what do we mean by age-friendly? As we pass it around, Heather will tell you.
So we have been talking about age-friendly ad nauseam. The basic concept of age-friendly, and you can read about it on the front of the newsletter, is basically just allowing all of our residents, regardless of their age, a safe place to age in place in the housing of their choice for as long as they would like to. So that means working with all our town departments, our residents, just to give them a community where it's a happy and safe place for them to be. Two things I want to thank Pat while she's here, because I had a chance to do this on record. When we did our surveys last summer, she was our unofficial cheerleader. She was at meat raffle with them. She was everywhere. So the reason we got 198 surveys completed was mainly because of Pat. So I want to thank her for that in front of the board. And I also want to thank, and when the article ran in the newspaper, I got a lot of credit for doing the application, but I really did it in tandem with Mr. Noble. So I just think that we need to acknowledge him because he was a huge supporter in the application process. So I just want you to all be aware of that also. It was really a team effort to get this accomplished. And this now is when the work begins, but we'll talk about that a little bit later in the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thanks to Heather for taking the initiative and going forward with this, because this is quite a sizable project.
It is, but I want you to know, you should have seen Pat at meat raffle. Every time somebody won and would come to collect their prize, she would be there, would you like a survey? It was great, so.
I'm going to stop the meeting for 1 minute. Let it again. Okay, the indoor farmers market update. Well, again, Pat has been so instrumental in getting that indoor farmers market going with a lovely couple, the Hardings from Leonard Street. And it's been a huge success. Pat, do you have anything to say about the farmers market, indoor farmers market?
Yes, we have one more coming up on May 11th, and that will go from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. The South Coast van will be here doing screenings. I was actually unable to be here for the April 13th due to an illness. However, I understand the South Coast van was so busy, they've asked to definitely come back. 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on
Saturday.
It's on a Saturday. And we've had a steady stream of individuals coming in, vendors. We've had between 13 to 20 vendors that have been here, anywhere from crafts. We've had some crafts. We've had some homemade goods that people have had. It's been very, very positive for the community. We've had a really good turnout thus far with our farmers market.
And we want to thank the Buzzards Bay Coalition that was here this past Saturday too. They took people on guided walk through our new walking path back there. So that was well attended.
And I was here on Saturday, and it was a total success. This place was packed.
Awesome.
And the outside was packed with the Health Coast van, South Coast van, health van. And my understanding, according to Mr. Harding, Next month's farmer's market here at the Council on Aging will be on the outside. So that means that the vendors are gonna have more space outside, there'll be more room, and if hopefully Buzzards Bay Coalition comes down to do more walking through our paths in the back here, it should expand our
Wonderful. Again, it's a good collaboration, the community is
Oh, they're great
really
people.
pulling together.
They're great people.
And as part of our age-friendly initiative, our new concept is Team Acushnet. So where our departments are pulling together our residents. And we've had the library here for our past 2 farmers markets. They'll be here again on May 11th, thanks to Dina and her team. What I didn't realize is you need to renew your library card every 2 years. It expires. So people are finding that out the hard way. So while you're here, they can renew your library card. They're doing a story time for the children at 11 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be able to do that outside. It has, goes with the theme of the month. And so I just think that they've really stepped up to our whole Team Acushnet concept, and we want to thank them for that.
Great. Okay, under new business, Coastline's annual health fair, save the date, May 10th this year. It's gonna be co-sponsored by us here at the Acushnet Council on Aging. We do need some volunteers from our group, correct?
If you're available, this year it's going to again be held at the Fairhaven Recreation Center, which is adjacent to the Fairhaven Council on Aging. We are co-sponsoring, which means we need people just to kind of help direct vendors that day where their tables are. They provide a free lunch. They'll come prepackaged, but if we just need somebody to kind of man the tables, make sure it's 1 lunch per person, we know how that gets. So it's really, it's nothing manually overtaxing, but just kind of more just people to man different stations.
And it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Linda's been a couple of times, and again, that's going to be Friday, May 10th. They run it from 10 to 2, so we would need people there around 8:30. You're going to be fine.
Volunteer, but I don't have a car. So.
We can provide transportation that day. We're going to be running our vans to help shuttle people because parking is an issue. So
Okay.
people tend to park at Stop and Shop and grab the van. So definitely an option.
So Friday, May 10th.
And you don't have to be there the whole time. So if you just can only sign up for an hour or 2 hours, just whatever we can get for help, we're greatly appreciated.
And for people in the community, start showing up around 10 o'clock.
Yes.
There's so much to see, a lot of freebies. If you need a pen, you can get 100 of them.
And there's 110 vendors registered as of right now.
You get pens, they give out all kinds of things. They give you a nice bag as you walk in, and as you go from vendor to vendor, a lot of little freebies, a lot of paper. One year I got sunglasses.
There's a lot to learn there.
Yeah, it's not just about getting something. You learn so much. You really do. Okay, new business, new program discussion, Women's Drumming Circle.
I'm going to let Linda take the drumming circle one because she has an interest in this. So
Okay.
I think she'll explain it a lot better than I will.
I was talking to Ellie. Ellie is going to be, she's not going to be teaching, she's going to be facilitating the group. And she stood there and she was using the desk and she was kind of like showing me walking and running and skipping. And then she was just showing me different things. And as she's showing me, I'm starting to zone out, And I'm saying, this is so relaxing. And that's what it's all about. It's for women only, sorry guys. Women only. It's $4. It's 1 afternoon. If it's successful, she'll do it again. But it's all about relaxing, and you will learn something, and she's going to be bringing in things to drum on. I found a great box that I like, so I'm bringing in my box.
Now, when is this?
It's going to be on...
It's going to be next Thursday. It's also in your newsletter.
Thursday,
It's the
okay.
last Thursday of the month at 1 o'clock.
Am I behind? It's in the newsletter. It's Thursday, May 30th.
You
No,
got May's
not
newsletter.
May.
It's April 20.
Whatever.
That's
Yes,
right.
Thursday,
25th,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
At what time?
1 o'clock.
Yep.
And it's going to go for about 90 minutes.
It'll be a lot of fun, and it's all women, so it'll be great.
Ellie's new. She just recently got certified for this. She's comfortable working with women, so that's why we're starting with that way. Eventually, if it is successful, we will either do a co-ed group or a men's group. We'll look at that. We just kind of want to get one under our belt and see how that goes. And yet the date is Thursday, April 25th.
And also yoga. We have a new yoga class on Monday mornings.
We do, 8:30 a.m. It's not chair yoga, so you need to be able to get up and off the floor and down in all those positions, but it's very successful. We have about 15 people who are attending. We've just had yeah, it's been great. It's open to the community, anybody who'd like to join us. Our new instructor, she's certified, she's carries her liability insurance, it's just been a great fit for us, it's really taken off.
Also, under new business, we have a projection screen. It was donated by Ruth Fortier, and I don't know too much about that.
I just wanted to let anybody know, it's actually behind us, it's self-contained, it has feet, it stands, it's beautiful, I think, it's huge, but it's wonderful, we don't have to project on the wall anymore, so I just wanted you to be aware that that donation, she walked into town hall one day, and thankfully Lisa Leonard referred her to us, so we really benefited, so I just wanted you to be aware.
We were actually able to use it for a Medicare presentation
Yes.
last week, 2 weeks ago. And it came out, it was very, very user-friendly, so it was a nice tool to have. So
It was
thank
clear.
you to Mrs. Fortier, yes, it was very clear, yes.
I'll try to
We
show
did,
that.
I was sending a thank you note and a letter for tax purposes, but if we ever decide to do outdoor movies or something like that, I think that would
On
definitely be
that,
beneficial.
goodbye.
That would be fun.
Have fun.
Okay. Senior Community Center, security cameras, public Wi-Fi update.
And I'm gonna defer to our EME director, because he's the brainchild behind this project.
For the elderly's really protection and everybody else's, we have installed within the building, and also for security reasons, also when the place is closed, and people who are coming in and out of the place, at least we know what's going on because it's all being recorded. We put in a security system or a system in the building that will, it's just in the hallways, it's not in the back rooms or anything else, but anybody who's walking through the back rooms or the hallways or the kitchen, and it'll be also on the outside. And in future time, when it is outside, it could be a safe place for doing online transfers with like Facebook Marketplace or
I did it
Craigslist or
last
something like
Saturday,
that.
Craigslist, I think.
And you come over here, you meet the person here at on a Craigslist item that you're selling, and it's under the camera, and it's being recorded. So that if anything happens, all you gotta do is get a hold of any one of us, and we can go back into the camera system and say, oh yeah, this is transactions. It's also good for the police department at the same time. It's a security issue. Someone can say that they fell outside, and we can go back into it, and they didn't fall outside. You know, I mean, it's also a double-edged sword throughout the whole 9 yards. Also, the Wi-Fi system was very, very slow. And we have a public access number to it, where the public can come in, and it's like super speed access now. I mean, you go online or you do anything, and Pat will even tell you, because she's probably going zipping through looking
Yes.
for information for Shine, and it's
Absolutely.
just zipping through now. It's not a slow connection anymore, so. Everything is being upgraded, and like I said, the outside cameras will be put in, now that spring is here. We started putting all this system together when it was freezing out, and it was tough.
It's a couple of long nights.
A couple of long nights,
Yeah.
but they never stopped until it was done. But the inside of the building is safely secured, and we're able to play back, and the outside will be done very shortly, and protecting the parking lot also. And at the same time, it's good because if your car's parked out there and somebody backs into your car, you want to see who it was, you can probably go back and look at it on the
What's the
camera.
radius of the camera?
The radius of the camera, there's gonna be cameras in each corner of the building.
Yeah.
So there's 4 more going out, and there's 1 going in the front. There's 5 more going outside, I believe. And it's gonna collect, 1 will be doing the front parking lot, the side parking lot, the rear in this corner, the rear door. You know,
Okay.
they got it kind of
Strategically,
strategically
yeah.
set.
And we're having a problem with someone dumping construction material in our
Oh, I
dumpster.
know. Oh, in the dumpster now?
Yeah.
That's a bunch of trucks.
So that's gonna be
Yeah.
caught now because like she said, people throwing stuff in the dumpster and, you know, after
Oh,
Put a
hours.
big sign out there telling them we have it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't mind the road trash bag right now and then, but it wasn't the all construction material, so that was really a problem.
It's gonna help us a great deal. for
Absolutely.
items that we have.
Absolutely. It's more of a safety issue and a security issue, really.
And we were able to take the money for the cameras out of that $125,000 that was allocated for town renovations. I mean, for building renovations at the last town meeting, so that didn't come out of our budget.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But you guys did a great job, whoever.
It wasn't me, I sat and played hangman that night while they were doing
Before we go on to item number 6.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, good job. We have a little strength, weakness, opportunity.
it. So I have homework for everybody. So as part of Team Acushnet, we're starting to, this is our advertisement flyer that we're circulating. Basically, if people have ideas, if they want to be team captains, if they just how to contact us. One thing I would like us to do is kind of take a look at ourselves and what we do well, what we don't do well, what we need to fix. So everyone's going home with this paper to work on over the month, and if you could bring it back at the
I
next
already
meeting.
did it. That was early.
And it's really just kind of, again, it's just really straightforward. What do you think we've improved? What do we need to improve? You know, what different projects should we be looking at? So it's pretty straightforward. If you just want to take a look at it, and then at the next meeting, you can schedule some time to talk about it.
This is very nice, very complete.
I learned this at my training in Duxbury last week.
Good, yes.
And my other thing, just before we get to Kat's presentation, is we have some events coming up that we'll need building coverage for. It's our annual stuff that we always talk about. Saturday, May 18th is, well, we've got two things. It's gonna be the garden club needs to come in by 7:30 that morning to set up for their annual plant sale, which goes until 12 o'clock. And then the Acushnet Youth Soccer League will be here the same day until 4 o'clock doing signups. We don't actually have to be here when they're here, but I need somebody to open at 7:30 and somebody to close at 4 o'clock.
I can open.
Yeah,
And,
I'll be there because of garden club, so.
oh, remember last year, we got breakfast first, then we opened up. That was
Yes,
another
that's
plan, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, there you go, we'll discuss that.
And you'll report up to the board on breakfast.
If you need an extra, I'll help you later.
All right, I have water here. I'm just
Yes, maybe.
putting the germs.
There we go.
Don't need 'em.
Team Acushnet.
Yeah, don't need no one chokes alone. And then the first weekend in June, we have the annual art show. I can be here the Friday night when they're dropping off some of the artwork, that's not a problem. And if you want to split the Saturday and the Sunday, it's 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the Saturday and 12 to 5 on the Sunday. Again, somebody doesn't have to be here the full time, just kind of check in every now and then and just open the doors and close up at the
And what is
end.
the date on that?
Saturday, June 1st, 8 to 8, and Sunday, June 2nd, 12 to 5.
So we just let you know that,
Yeah, really, we just have to worry about the May 18th
Alright.
one right now. We can talk about June's next month. I just
Okay.
want you to have those dates.
right,
Thank you. Now we can go
What was the date in May and the time?
18th,
to the 18th
Thank you. And the time?
open at 7:30,
and close
close
at 4.
at 4.
And the soccer people are wonderful. I mean, if they say 4, they're done at 4. They're really good. So I want to thank them for that.
okay. Today we have with us Pat Madursky. She has all these letters after her name. RN is the one I always remember. She's our outreach worker, she's wonderful. And she has a little report to share with all of you.
Well, first I want to thank everyone for all the work that you've done with your volunteering. April is volunteer month, so all the board members, thank you for your time and your effort that you put in and help us here at the COA. We do appreciate that. And we do have a multitude of volunteers that do help here at the center as well. Everything from the hand and foot games, the mahjong, to cribbage, to the garden club, the Anthony's Club, John Who, the singing chorus. All of these volunteers really make this a volunteer center so that we do have different opportunities for individuals. So not everyone who comes in is being paid for their services. So we do have a large group of volunteers. So I do want to say thank you to all those volunteers. More importantly, I do also want to say thank you to Team Acushnet. We really are working hard to collaborate with many of the organizations here in town. As Heather said, our library has been phenomenal working with us. Our Memory Cafe is now held every Monday at the library, and that's been wonderful. As well as the Buzzards Bay Coalition, and as well as the South Coast Van being the Here For Us. The other thing I would like to bring to attention is I'm relatively new here, about a year now that I've been here at the COA as an outreach specialist. And I want to say that this has been a great place to work. I have to take my hat off to Miss Heather Sylvia, our director. She leads by example. She has been a very strong advocate for every activity that anyone ever wants to bring here to the
You
center.
never say no.
She never says no. Not always a good thing. And so we have a great camaraderie. It's a very positive morale here. It definitely is a team effort. And I do contribute all of that to the leadership of Heather Sylvia. Heather and I have both completed our SHINE certification, so we have been very visible in the community with that. And SHINE basically stands for Serving for the Health and Insurance Needs of Everyone. So basically, Heather and I now are able to help people who are 65 or soon to be 65 and older with Medicare, with their insurance needs, so we can help guide them in making their personal decision as well. We are also very involved as an outreach worker with doing the SNAP, which is helping people to get food coupons if they're eligible for that, helping them be screened for PACE or fuel assistance, and also with the Greater Boston Food Bank. So we are very active trying to get people aware of what the resources are here in the community. And believe me, in the 18 hours that I'm here per week, I am very busy with individuals getting those items set up for them. So all in all, I just want to say thank you. This has been a great opportunity as an outreach worker here, and I look forward to bringing more events and activities to the community center, so thank you.
Well, I know we'd like to, Linda had to run out for a couple of minutes. I know we as a board and as the town community really, thank you so much for being here a year. You have done so much. You have volunteered even time beyond your 18 hours a week.
Well beyond.
And well beyond.
Well beyond.
I think it's a dangerous duo, you and Heather together, but that's okay. No, I'm not kidding. It's for the good though. It's
Yes.
for the good.
Brains from.
Yes.
And no, it's for the good. Because they come up with some ideas like no tomorrow, you know. And I thank you from the board here really of the help that you have given us and mostly the town of Acushnet seniors. I mean, whenever they have a problem, they come and see you or they come and see Heather. If it's health problems or whatever, you being a RN and still certified because keep your licenses up, they can talk about health issues with you and whatever. And it's really awesome. It was a plus and a blessing to get you in town.
Thank you.
Absolutely, that is well said.
Thank you.
And Pat is going above and beyond. Her 18 hours, it's supposed to be during the day, but she's so flexible. She's working at night. She's flipping at the flu last week, and she's emailing, could you send me this file, could you send me that file? She's meeting with families on Saturday, so it's a blessing. So thank you for joining our team.
Thank you.
And I think the town thanks you as well.
Thank you. Well, I'm just really pleased to be working in my town. It's great to give back.
She's like Linda, she knows everyone. So.
There you go. Her and Linda. And Heather. I
No,
mean,
but I'm not a townie,
between
so I
the
just-
three of them,
yeah.
you know. All right, and since she had to run out of the room, I'm going to, any other reports to be made from the board, or anybody has any comments or whatever? Okay. The next business meeting, the next meeting that we're going to have will be Wednesday, May 8th at 10 a.m. here at the Council on Aging famous Heather's Blue Room. It was her color. She
It may
picked
be a
it.
shower next time you're in, who knows?
Okay. No, that'll be on the other side. Otherwise than that, I would like to have a motion for an adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? And we're done.
And don't forget your homework.
And I.